deflation per se. In fact, I'm more of a buyer of gold because of the threat of deflation. But here's why. Under the threat of deflation, what happens? Well, you get things like the Lehman moment, right? You get large companies, particularly financial companies, really get in trouble. You start seeing institutional failures, maybe even sovereign failures. Look how close Brazil is to default, or Venezuela. Look at what's happening with the Greek banking system right now. Came in on the worst end of the scale of possible needs for recapitalization on their banking system with over 109 billion euros of non-performing loans. It's just awful. So what happens if you get a real deflationary impulse is, well, those things just get worse. And so you do see an institutional failure, you see a sovereign failure, you see who knows how the credit default swap market's really going to behave or perform in a real crisis like that. So in that crisis, you're going to see trust go out the window. People are going to want hard physical money. They're going to want cash, cash equivalents. Gold is a good, solid Tier 1 asset. That would also, it benefits. And it benefits especially when people have sovereign default risks in their mind. It benefits extremely well during periods of chaos like that.
Time now for today's Big Deal, a different big deal. I'm joined by Ed Harrison, but I'll be joined by him from Miami. We're talking about the latest data out on Friday from the U.S. to Canada. It's been a very busy news day. But Ed, let's start with jobs here, the jobs numbers. Over 200,000 jobs added, a pretty robust report. I mean, what's your immediate reaction?
Yeah, so my immediate reaction definitely is that it was better than expected, so that was good. 211,000 added, but actually the real number was 246,000 because there were upward revisions to the prior 2 months of